First off, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, or Kakadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders, a great millstone. Peace and salutations, all you brothers out there teaching this word on the highways and hedges in truth and sincerity. And shalom to the hopeful elect. Going to do a quick video on breaking news. President Trump announces that U.S. will officially withdraw from the Iranian nuclear deal. Okay, and if you've been following this, he's been saying it's been a bad deal since he ran for president and said he's going to get out of the deal. So, people shouldn't be acting surprised. But, there's more news to it. Okay, and this is from Conflict News, which is all about the funk, the so-called funk, in World War III. And it says Trump announces that the United States will be reimposing the highest level of sanctions against Iran. Yeah, so the highest level of sanctions against Iran, and you can see people are, I wanted to go down, right? Because when you go down, there's this devil named Kim.com, right? And he's a fat fuck. But he founded that website company, Mega Upload or whatever. But he's a tech guy. Lots of money, okay. And he says he had something to say about it. It says, "I am announcing today the United States will withdraw from the Iran nuclear deal. Trump adds highest level economic sanctions will be put back on Iran. Deep state wins. War with Iran is highly likely." Okay? And then if you just keep going down, you'll see how people are acting, People want to punch Trump. Supporters beat him up because they know World War III is about to go down because of him. Okay? And you can see he's just a proud devil, man. Okay? And this whole thing's going to lead to World War III. Okay? This is 2nd Ezra 15 and 28. "Behold, an horrible vision in the appearance thereof from the east, where the nations of the dragons of Arabia shall come out with many chariots. The multitude of them shall be carried as a wind upon earth, that all they which hear them may fear and tremble. Also the Carmanians raging in wrath shall go forth as the wild boars of the wood, and with great power shall they come and join battle with them, and shall waste a portion of the land of the Assyrians." Okay? And the Carmanians, that's speaking about the modern day Persians, and the Assyrians is speaking of the Americans, okay? Because the Assyrians represent the people that are holding the Israelites captive at that present time, all right? The ones in power, okay? And so the Carmanians, when you look them up on the Wikipedia, it says Middle Persian, Kerman, historical region that approximately corresponds to the modern province of Kerman, or the province of these names. Sasanian Empire, border Persia in the west, okay? Partha in the north, where the Parthians are from, right? Who are Elamites, and Arya to the northeast. Carmania was also part of Armenia. So, showing you they're the Elamites, okay? The modern day Persians, or the Persians who are in modern day Iran, as they like to say, okay? So that's proof of what's gonna go down. The Iranians, okay, they want to stop that nuclear war because he wants to do this nuclear deal, Trump, because he wants to shoot. He's afraid that they're gonna destroy the so-called Jews in Israel. All right. Let me get this real quick in Ezekiel. Okay, Ezekiel 38:1. "The word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Gog, the land of Magog, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, and prophesy against him, and say, Thus saith the Lord power, Behold, I am against thee, O Gog, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal." All right, and this is speaking of the Russians, okay? Gog, the land of Magog, okay? The modern day Russians, not the ancient Japhetic peoples, but the modern day Russians. "And I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth, and all thine army, horses and horsemen, all of them covered with all sorts of armor. Okay, and armor represents protection. Okay, all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords. Right, so they're going to be the Most High is going to force the Russians to get into this thing. Okay, he represents it, putting the hooks in their jaws, and he's bringing the, he'll turn thee back and put hooks in their jaws and bring thee forth. All right. And even a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords. All of them handling swords. And what are the swords? They're nuclear missiles. Okay? So the Russians and the Iranians are getting ready, and Trump knows that, right? Trump, he's on a very short leash right now, man. Okay? And then I think if you see more in this thread, it says some stuff here. Yeah, is the U.S. as an arm of Israel? Yes, they are the devils, okay, on the planet Earth that the Most High is going to wipe out completely, okay? But our land of Israel, we're going to re-inhabit that land. The Most High is going to bring that land back to how it was first created. But America is never going to come back. There's never going to be a Yosemite. There's going to be no sign of the Yellowstone. Okay, the Rockies are going to be the desert, okay? The high desert. That's all it's going to be. A wasteland. Just desert creatures, right? And that's a revelation. Let me go back to this though. And I will turn thee back and put thy hooks in thy jaws, and I bring thee forth, and all thine army, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company of bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords. Persia, Ethiopia, and Libya with them, all of them with shield and helmet. Yeah. Persia, Ethiopia, Libya with them, all of them with shield and helmet. Meaning they're getting ready to go to war. Okay, Gomer and all his bands, the house of Togomar, North Quarters and all his bands, and many people with thee. All right, and I wanted to show a little thing I was looking up. I was looking up the World War III Allies and Axis, right? And this is a really good map because this relates pretty much directly with what's happening in the scriptures, right? So blue is the Allies, there's the so-called white man, and red is the Axis, right? The nations that are against America right now. You see all this blue, right? Supposed to be people that are with the whore, but they're all going to turn against the whore, okay? You see all the blue, like Germany, okay? They're ready to go against the whore at any moment. The French, okay? India, and the Japanese. See, and these other nations down in South America, they're through, okay? They're through because of America kept them through. Apart from Venezuela, right? Which has always been, which may bring the rest of these other nations, the neighboring nations, against America too. But only Venezuela really got a military like that, apart from Colombia and Brazil. But it's all through the spirit. America's going to be destroyed, okay? But I wanted to go into Persia, which is Iran. You can see Iran is it's huge, right? This is Pakistan. And you can see the ones that are pink or whatever, that those are supposed to represent allies occupied by the Axis or whatever, So they're any moment they can turn, but we already know they're ready to. Everyone's going against America, right? Turkey is for sure going against America soon. India, all these nations here, right? So, but it's a spiritual thing because look, there's South Korea, right? South Korea is ready to go, all right? All these smaller Japhetic nations down here, apart from Esau and Australia. But yeah, but here it says Libya, which I believe this is Libya. Okay, Arabia, Iran, and Persia. Okay, I believe this is supposed to be Ethiopia, or that's Sudan. This is supposed to be Ethiopia, but one of these nations. But we already know that's, Africa. All Africa should be against America. The whole blue thing is BS. Okay? But yeah, just to show you that the World War III is about to happen. World War III, people were already conceptualizing it. The Most High already set it already up in the spirit through His Word, now through His prophets. We're just getting closer and closer, okay? The enemies, we know who the enemies are. It's just a matter of time before the devil himself, the true enemy, gets it popping. And he's the right guy to do it. He's gonna do it. He's gonna go down Hard man, representing the so-called white man, Esau. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much on that. I wanted to show you brothers the Carmanians being the Persians and Iran. Okay, and this is leading up to World War III. And the Russians, they're gonna come up, and they're gonna protect the Iranians from being attacked, because Iran's gonna get attacked next. Right now, there's the sanctions. Next thing you know, they're gonna be bombed. Okay, by so-called Jew, more than likely. Okay, I could get that. God, this is Jeremiah 49:20. It says, "Therefore, hear the counsel of the Lord that he hath taken against Edom, and his purposes, that he hath purposed against the inhabitants of Teman. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their inhabitants desolate with them." Okay? So we know that's to come next. Okay? All right, Trump is doing all these things right now, setting it already in his policy, his so-called foreign policy. He's doing it in his foreign policy. Now he's going to soon do it militarily, okay? With the so-called Jew being the main one to pull them out, Amalekites, okay? With that, I want to give all praise and glory and honor unto Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai. Double honors to our apostles and elders, our great millstone, right? Death to America. It's on the verge. We're on the verge of World War III. Shalom.